We have been asking Rockstar to start slowly teasing the summer DLC, and it looks like that just happened. Rockstar actually added a new NPC to the game that almost gives away the summer DLC theme. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything we know. So the NPC, if you want to actually find him yourself, you have to unfortunately be either on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. I tried this on PC, the guy didn't spawn. Apparently if you try this on the older consoles, he won't spawn either. So he will only be found on the newer consoles, which, look, maybe that means this DLC is only for the newer consoles. I don't know if we want to go down that rabbit hole, but as far as this new NPC guy that they just added, he's only on the new consoles. Now you can find him sort of near the barbershop, the the high class barbershop. And as we'll see here in a second, he does spawn only between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. But this guy kneeling down, that's the NPC that Rockstar added. And honestly, it's very strange because, and you might see this in the gameplay, this NPC doesn't really react to anything. Like, he just shows up, he's kneeling or crouched on the ground. If you shoot around him, he doesn't really do anything. I mean, you can kill him. I unfortunately found that out, but he's just here. He does, however, have some interesting stuff on his on the front of him. He has a Vinewood ID as well as like a walkie-talkie. We'll take a look more in depth at that in a second. Where this is all coming from though. So Fun MW2, I think, originally found this last week when they added the Vespucci Job Remix, that new adversary mode. Apparently this Rolsha, he found that Rockstar actually added a new scenario spawn point only on the new consoles, and it's in front of the Record A studios. And the assigned pedestrian model set apparently has the movie set like code in front of it. And his speculation is that, is this a hint at a movie DLC with Michael? So let's take a look at the actual code. So, I mean, well, this is the location where I showed you guys. You can see on the left, that is that high-end barbershop. It is actually, yeah, across the street from the Record A studios. I probably should have just said that because that's probably easier to find. In the game files, this line in red, this is, I guess, what the person's doing. And then here's just the other lines of code, I guess. I don't think anything here really is that important, just apart from the fact that this is the new thing Rockstar added. But in a follow-up tweet, Fun just said that you can find the NPC assigned to the movie set scenario between 7 to 11 a.m. in game, which is sort of what I was showing you guys. So going back to the game, you have to sort of finagle your way around to sort of see what's actually on the front of this, on like what he's wearing basically. But I'm pretty sure every time he does spawn, if you can find it, you'll see he has a ID on him. And if we sort of, I think we actually had to kill him to find this out. But on the ID, it does say Vinewood. Now, it's hard to read the other stuff. I don't know if anyone wants to guess as to what some of the other stuff could be, if that's maybe important. But this is really strange because the location is just random. Like, he's in front of a part of a building that just has 3 rims. It's next to a little like Pegasus thing, and it's also next to, I would imagine, a high-end car dealership. But the part that he's looking at, it's just rims, which is making this just very strange because this isn't like anything modded or anything. Like, this is officially from Rockstar. Rockstar added this NPC last week. He has a Vinewood ID on him, he has a walkie-talkie, and he's just chilling in front of 3 rims. Now, of course, the game set being the fact that it says movie, and then there's just been a lot of rumors and hints and stuff that Michael will be returning, since we got Franklin returning in the Contract DLC. This next DLC, the rumor is Michael will be returning, and maybe he's going to be a part of the contract, or we're going to have something new with him. Obviously, Fun hinted at maybe this is a movie DLC with Michael type situation, and this is the first tease. I mean, the only thing that would make sense is maybe if a movie DLC with Michael involves something with the car shop here. Obviously, a new DLC will involve new vehicles, but maybe like there's something specific with this location. I'm not entirely sure. Again, very strange what Rockstar has done here. But if this is them actually teasing the summer DLC, well, then this is probably the first of hopefully many little teases. They seem to be doing this a lot lately. The last like 2 years, they've done this with their DLCs. They slowly start teasing it, especially with like the casino DLC. They started teasing that with little construction areas everywhere. Maybe this is the tease for a movie DLC. Maybe we see this guy this week. Maybe he's in a different location, you know, next week. It is something we'll have to keep an eye out on. And of course, if any more comes out, I'll let you guys know. But for sure, this is interesting and just weird at the same time, which I think probably fits Rockstar. If anyone in the comments wants to go find this guy in their games for themselves and let us know if you find anything new, then let us know in the comments. Again, unfortunately, you can't do this on the older consoles or even PC. If any one of you guys wants to go out and try and find this guy and see if you can notice anything different or new, then of course, you know, be my guest and let us know in the comments if you do find anything. I will say though, if we do get a sort of movie DLC with Michael, there's a world where that's actually really cool. It would be sort of a unique DLC in the fact that you're not really doing anything criminal or anything like that. But if it was actually just sort of partaking in a movie Michael was producing, Rockstar could go all out. I mean, half the crazy cool concept vehicles would be perfect for that. And then, hey, just make them in online, make them cost $1 billion probably. Rockstar could definitely get crazy with it as well. I mean, we had the weed missions basically where you smoked and then you went back and played as Michael, or you played as Franklin and Lamar. They could do something similar with Michael. Maybe you take some sort of drugs and then now you're playing as Michael. Boom. If this was a movie DLC with Michael, especially in the Vinewood area, you'd think this would be a more luxurious DLC, which would mean maybe some more properties, maybe mansions. I mean, we've always wanted mansions. This would be the perfect time, perfect DLC theme-wise to add them. I mean, I'm just sort of thinking of a Doomsday-esque heist type DLC, but without the stakes. Obviously, that one was more real. It wasn't a movie. The end of the world was among us, basically, in that DLC. They could do something similar, but just, hey, it's a movie, so it's not that serious. But you can still have some really cool ideas and gameplay in that sort of DLC. I don't know if that's where they're going, if that's what's going to happen, but a movie DLC could actually be freaking cool. We will have to wait and see though. And again, if any more comes out, if any more NPCs get added around by Rockstar, then I'll let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. But thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it for the video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.